So I'm still recovering from this movie. What's going on, guys? I'm Chris. Welcome back to another video, a more laid back, quick reaction style review of Everything Everywhere All at Once, the new A24 movie that has all the buzz in the world about it right now. The movie is, I believe it was at one point, I don't know if it still is, the #1 rated movie on Letterboxd. It's being highly praised on Rotten Tomatoes. A bunch of critics and fans alike are enjoying the movie, and I finally got the chance to see it. But before I give you guys my thoughts, make sure to hit the like button, comment down below your thoughts or your expectations on this movie, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Without further ado, this review is going to be everywhere. I'm going to try and cover everything all at once. So I'm not going to really reveal any plot details about this movie because I didn't see the trailer beforehand. I didn't know anything about it. So I'm going to basically just give you my genuine thoughts as opposed to like getting into the actual details of the movie. What I loved about this movie, without a doubt, is that it is one of the most unique and stylistic movies I've ever seen in my entire life. And I can't think of another movie to compare this one to, really. Like, it's a movie that creates a genre, in my opinion. It is so unique, whether that be the structure of the movie, the way it's kind of broken up into different parts, whether that's just the visual style alone from the editing to the way it portrays this certain sci-fi element of the movie that I don't want to say just in case you don't know. All of it came together so wonderfully. This movie has elements from just about every genre of film. There's awesome martial arts action. It's a thriller at times. It's comedic. I laughed out loud a few times in it. But it also has so much heart and in many ways is like a romance film, while also being a coming-of-age movie. It's basically a melting pot of genres into one movie that I'm still processing. It's a movie that will leave you thinking after. It has the Christopher Nolan effect, I like to call it. When you watch a movie that kind of melts your mind and makes you rethink everything you just watched, a la Tenet or Inception, maybe even Interstellar, you kind of just sit there for the next day or week. That's how I feel right now. It's one that will not leave my mind anytime soon. Performances are wonderful. This features the return of the actor who plays Short Round in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom after a really long acting hiatus. And I don't want to mispronounce his name, but I believe it's Jonathan K. Quan is the actor, and I loved him. I think he'd be up for awards consideration. Michelle Yeoh is the lead character in this film. She is married to Jonathan K. Kwang's character, and they have a daughter, and they run a laundromat. That is what I would tell you for the movie. Certain elements of their life they might not be the most satisfied with, and this whole entire insane plot ensues. I'm just not going to tell you guys anything. I want you to go in as blind as possible if you haven't seen it. But this movie made me feel all kinds of emotion. This movie was just so refreshing. It kept me on my toes. It was so well shot. They did a really awesome thing stylistically where when an action scene was about to happen, the aspect ratio of the movie would switch, so black bars would come in, kind of like they do in those old martial arts flicks. I didn't expect to laugh as hard as I did. There was some offbeat humor that really hit me and made me laugh, but also the movie made me feel so much inside. It made me rethink aspects of my life and have more of an appreciation for the little things in every relationship I have, whether that's with my friend, my girlfriend, my family itself. It's a movie that everyone can kind of learn from, and I feel like it's ironic that this movie comes out in 2022, a year that's filled with these sci-fi big blockbuster mega movies, like Spider-Man No Way Home just came out, we're getting Multiverse of Madness, and for this movie to come out and kind of blend with that genre while making it a much more human and personal story allows for deep connections with the audience. Like, this is a movie I actually might want to watch again in theaters, and that's the beauty of such original storytelling. So the Daniels directed the hell out of this movie, and like I said, it's unlike anything I've ever seen. It's eccentric, it's bizarre, but it works. Isn't the best movie I've ever seen. Like, I think that praise is crazy for it to be #1 on Letterboxd, but it's so damn good. It's a movie that's not going to be leaving my head anytime soon. It's one that you want to go back and analyze and pinpoint certain details you might have missed, rewatch it through a fresh lens, and also have much more of an appreciation for it. Everything Everywhere All at Once is just a testament to the fact that there's still original stories out there, and they're some of the most powerful we still get in Hollywood today. Obviously, we're getting Star Wars, MCU, DC, all these movies that rack it up at the box office, but this is an original story that takes elements from those big blockbusters and just repackages it into a story that I think is more relatable to everyone. I also want to highlight the score in this movie and the way it was utilized in one scene in particular. I got hit with like a wave of chills, like from my head all the way down to my toe. I was just like, felt like I was maybe having an out-of-body experience in the theater. But it's safe to say I really like this movie. I recommend you guys see it. I think the hype is legit. Still go in with like an open mind and like not expecting it to be the greatest thing ever, because I feel like that automatically will lead to disappointment. But definitely give this one a watch if it's playing in a theater near you, or try and catch it when it comes to streaming soon. I mean, across the board, this movie is one that I think everyone should see at some point in their life. I'm at like 4.5 out of 5 stars right now for this movie. I really dug it. It's one that, again, I want to watch again. And it might have like the Donnie Darko effect. If you've seen Donnie Darko, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Each time you rewatch it or read into it more, you can appreciate it even further. And I think this is going to have a following for quite some time because the emotional core of the film is resonant for everyone who watches it. And it's a movie that teaches life lessons. I'm definitely going to be looking at my relationship with friends and family in a different light moving forward. But what do you guys think of Everything Everywhere All at Once? Let me know in the comments down below. I didn't want to really get into any spoilers for this movie, so I apologize if you're kind of confused by my review. You just have to watch the movie and experience it for yourself. Make sure to hit the like button, comment down below your thoughts or expectations, subscribe with the notification bell. I am streaming LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga all week, so if you guys are watching this, I might be streaming right now. Tonight at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time on my Twitch, which is Filmstocked, I'm playing through the entire sequel trilogy on LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Feel free to come give me a follow over there and hang out. It's always a blast. Also, I'm running a giveaway on Patreon. If you become a patron at any phase 1, phase 2, or 3, you'll be entered into a Blu-ray bundle giveaway where you have the opportunity to win 5 Blu-rays. That giveaway ends at the end of the weekend. My Patreon is also linked down below. But thank you guys again for watching, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.